a stand-up comic, and occasionally I have to deal with hecklers. But now I'm a little scared because all we hear about are guns. I have to assume they're all over. I mean, if I'm in a public place, someone gets angry, I panic a little bit. I'm just surprised that someone hasn't done it at a comedy club. Some guy stands up and he just goes, "Hey, who's funny now, clown boy?" I guess that'd be you, sir. And for my big closer, I'll be dancing. Ow, or juggling. I'd rather not juggle, but if you want me to, I don't. Please put it down. Hello, people. How are you? Good? Good. I have to be honest with you. I will talk about this. I just quit smoking. No applause, please. I've done it before, please. No, I think I picked a good time to quit smoking. All right, go ahead and boo me. I'm a big wuss. I didn't want to get cancer. Sorry. I think I picked a good time, though, because there is no dignity left in cigarette smoking anymore. Have you seen these people that can't smoke in the buildings they work in, standing out on the sidewalk like abused animals, you know? Okay, cool. Wait 1 second, man. 1 second. Save it for later. And now smoking sections are disappearing also. I was at the airport. They used to have a smoking section at the airport. No more. They now have these glass-encased rooms. You're not just a smoker. You're an example to other people. You're an exhibit at a futuristic zoo. You're in the nicotine terrarium, you know? There ought to be a sign right out front that says "The Addict in its Natural Environment." Parents are walking by with kids pointing. "Look in there, honey. Those are smokers." Yeah, go ahead and wave to them. They're almost extinct. Hi. Honey, stop running. You're teasing them. Stop running. So what happened? Are you recovering from the elections? What happened? Republicans? Why? It's a mistake. It's a mistake. That's just what this country needed to do. Go more to the right. Perfect. Next thing you know, we'll all be wearing the same outfit, singing the same song. People will be walking down the street going, "Hey, come on, fascism could never happen in America. Do we have to walk this way when we're not at work?" Hey, if Dr. Kevorkian were the Surgeon General, then maybe the National Health Care Plan would work, because then assisted suicide would be like preferred treatment, you know? You got a family member, gets into a bad accident, don't even call a doctor, just call an appraiser. You know, the guy comes over, it's like, "Yeah, he's totaled, we're not going to pay to fix him, but here's Dr. Kevorkian's card." And then Smiling Jack would come over, and, you know, he's a real charmer. You'd have to be charming to sort of say, like, "Yeah, of course you're doing the right thing. Let me hook you up." Speaking about religion, kinda. If I could, just a few words in defense of David Koresh. Oh no, you think he was crazy, you think he was nuts, but he convinced 150 people he was God. What have you done lately? He was no Manson, though. Manson was the king of that, I think, huh? Manson goes up for parole every year, and they put him on TV. And up to about 5 years ago, he's still sort of ominous and threatening. You know, like, hey, you're like, you know. But now, Manson's like the old vaudevillian of serial killers, yeah? They put him on TV, it's like, "Hey, Charlie's on! Come here, look!" It's like, yeah, we know, man. Hey, 60s are over, buddy. All right. They should give him his own TV station, Charlie Manson. What do you think? There's going to be 500 TV stations in 5 years. Did you read that article? 500 TV. What are they going to put on 500 TV stations? Andy Warhol once said, "We'll all be famous for 15 minutes. I think he was wrong. I think we're all getting our own show. Terrorism is hot for the 90s. World Trade Center blows up. The one thing I learned from this is that if you ever fancy yourself a rebel, you know, like, you ever had a car that you sold and it still had like 30 tickets on it, and you're like, I got away with it. World Trade Center blew up. All they had was like a little piece of metal, a pubic hair, and a funny smell. And they busted a guy in Egypt inside a week. Don't kid yourself. If they want you, they will be up your butt with an unauthorized biography in a heartbeat, you know. don't care what religion you are, Jewish, Hindu, Catholic, Baha'i, you trace them all back, it's one big corporation, and there are like 5 guys in charge, all right? You know when someone says, they say there's going to be a war, they say it's going to snow tomorrow, I'm not paranoid because there is a day, and they meet once a year on the 60th floor of this building. At least that's what they say. So I'm going to sit here and wait for them because I have some questions.
I don't have that much time left, surprisingly enough, but I wanted to talk about something before I go. I know, it's odd. It just went right by. I'd like to have a spiritual moment, if I could. Personally, I'm a paranoid agnostic, which means I doubt the existence of God, but I'm sure there's some force somewhere, and it's working against me. But I read something recently that people believe less in God now, which is weird because times are tough, you know what I mean? But I think one of the reasons is God doesn't seem to talk to people like he used to. I mean, you read the Bible every other day. It was like, Abraham, God here. I want you to go to the mountain, bring your kid, and sacrifice him to me, and I'll be your friend. And people would do it. I mean, who's he talking to now? I mean, what if you talk to me like 3:30 in the morning? Hey, Mark, this is God. I need you to do something. Be like, it's 3:30, buddy. I'll tell you what, fax me the commandments in the morning. I'll get on it first thing. And boy, wouldn't you be the hit at the office, huh? Hey, somebody got a fax from the Almighty this morning. But like, who's he talking to? Then I thought, well, maybe it's those guys you see walking down the street talking to themselves. You know, those guys that are like, I can't. No, I can't. No, I can't. Yeah, maybe the other side of that conversation is God going, you're the new leader. No, I can't. Thank you very much. Good night.
Marc Maron, the one, the only. We'll be right back with more comedy on Caroline's Comedy Hour.